You're not sure what hits you first. The dull ache in your head or the soreness of your body. Everything feels groggy. It's dark and damp and cold. And whatever you're sitting on feels hard. When your eyes adjust the low lighting, you realize several things at once. You're in a cage. The cage is suspended in the air. Steadying yourself, the sensation of a cool, unyielding floor registers.
Sleep well, songbird.
Your head snaps towards the voice. Deep, cold, unsettling. Straining against your fog vision, you see the silhouette of a person against the far wall. A faint red glow breaking the darkness. You feel bile rising up in your throat, your breathing coming in short, shallow gasps. You are in a cage. Despite the throb in your head, you lurch upright, causing the world to spin once more. The silhouette looms larger, eyes adjusting. You see a tall, imposing man approach you. He leans against the bars. Panic surges as his gaze burns into your soul. You cannot look away. Do you know him? Have you seen him before? Who is he? A cold smile spreads across his face, intensifying your unease. Without breaking eye contact, he extends his scarred hand towards you, open and expectant. He makes a fist and his expressions twist with rage. But before you have time to react, he relaxes. He taps at the cross hanging from the rosary around his neck.
I hope you like it. I think it suits you. A part of me with you always.
With shaky hands, you clutch your neck where you feel the edges of a cross settled in the hollow of your throat. You rip it out. There's no give, no way to remove it.
I want you to feel at home here, because this is your home now. I have everything I need to care for you. My dove will be happy here.
Your stomach turns as his smile widens. Stark, vivid, unmatched eyes scar your body, leaving you feeling exposed, consumed, devoured. Summoning all your inner strength, you look straight at him. Your eyes focus on his. If he heard you, he gives no indication. The sickly, wet smile stays firmly in place. And finally, his eyes make their way back up to yours.
You're just like you were back then. You don't fear me.
Leaning closer, he caresses the bars gently, still staring intently at you.
They'll all look away. Can't look at me. Be near me. They're scared of my demons. If they meet them. But not you. You're not scared.
It's not a question, but a statement. And a wrong one at that. You're terrified.
Sweet songbird. We are made for each other, can't you see? From the moment you showed me your grace, I knew that we were destined to be here. Just like this.
As he reaches out again, you press your back against the bar to stay out of his reach. Another flash of fury in his face. Another reminder that you are completely at his mercy. You move away from him, but your foot catches the bars. You're tilted sideways, and your face slams against the cold metal. Before you can right yourself, he grabs you by the throat. His grip tightens. You grasp at his hands as you open your eyes.
Don't.
Grasping for air, you're suddenly aware of blood running down your face. It mixes with tears streaming from the pain of his assault. Before you can think, you feel his hot breath on your cheeks. Wetness of his tongue passes over your brow as he laps at you. Taking in blood and tears alike,
I shall be healed.
his grip releases and you collapse on the cold floor. Looking towards him, you see his eyes close. A hand gently holds his rosary and he continues to whisper. He's praying. Could you use this to your advantage? You move slowly, reaching out to him, fingers brushing softly against his skin. He lets out a shaky moan, then snaps his eyes back at you, studying. Let me out. We will pray together. You feign a smile. Survive. Please. A moment of consideration, and then he sticks a hand in his pocket and pulls out a ring of keys. When he finds the one he's looking for, he quickly opens the cage. He picks you up easily, setting you down in front of him. He's tall, well over 6 feet, and warm. Briefly looking around the room, you see a large table saw and a far wall lined with tools. It's not hard to picture him using a hammer to immobilize you, or pliers to torture you, or rope. It wouldn't work. It's time to get out. With a strangled yell, you push past him. You just need to get upstairs. They are your freedom. Suddenly, you feel a blinding pain in your head. Then, you are falling fast. A chill sweeps over you unlike any other you have felt. A warmth flow down your back.
No. No.
Just before it all goes dark, you feel him scooping you into his arms. There's a strange comfort there. It hits you all at once. You can't get away from him. You're never leaving.
Pray with me.
He grabs your hand and slowly pushes you to your knees. Standing above you, his fingers the cross dangling from your choker. He then rubs his hand on your neck, pausing to dip his thumb into your mouth before continuing upwards and grabbing a fistful of your hair. He pulls your head back, forcing you to look at him.
Pray